When he turns at you, that doesn't even make sense for the laws of physics.
Alright, well, he's very agile. Keep going.
I hate that because if you mess it up, he just hits you immediately.
Throttles you. Great, takedown. How much damage did that do?
Did Joker just say something about having Tourette's?
I think so. I think he likes jokes about Tourette's.
Wait, I think he likes jokes. Oh wow, you don't say, huh?
I'm really trying to read into his character, get into the deep philosophy of Joker.
Come on.
Dude, all these TVs remind me of that
What?
Scott Snyder. Yeah, that was some nice power, dude. That Scott Snyder Joker thing where he's sitting in front of all the TVs.
Yeah.
That's the vibe here, dude.
A good vibe it is.
I'm a big fan of vibes. Boom, there we go. Give him the best. Wow, he's still taking it?
Yep, he is.
It's not doing any damage, though. Just keep doing it, I guess. Keep destroying guys.
I just want to see what's going to happen.
Zone. Things are good. This is easy. Arkham Combat at its peak.
What is this? I don't think it's supposed to be this.
No, you're doing really good, dude. This is great.
I'm pretty sure this is not supposed to be a thing.
You're going to have a 5,000 combo by the end of this. Cool. Yes. Keep going. Good. 190. Oh, dude, no, don't break me, no!
I tried to turn on my shot gloves. It didn't do anything.
Don't move.
Maybe you should move. Oh, good Lord. Careful, Jim. When that chair goes off, that's 2,000 volts. You won't make it.
You don't need to.
Jim. Have a seat, Jimbo. We'll fry together like two little potato latkes.
I got a pulse.
I'm gonna jumpstart your heart. Kill you again.
May you find the peace in death that you did not find in life.
I'm not looking for peace.
Your turn.
Are we killing Bane?
Yeah,
It's about time!
technically we are. This is technically the one time where it's allowed in the series. Except for when you hit everyone with the Batmobile, but no, that doesn't kill anybody.
No, that's not a problem. They just get tased.
I hate that they say that. It's such a dumb explanation.
Oh, dude, whatever.
Super
Oh,
stun.
no.
Super
I'm
stun.
in trouble.
Super stun
Oh,
that
no.
hoe. Don't want to be you.
Soldier Boy console incoming, dude.
It should be. I want to see the Soldier Boy Arkham. Come on.
Oh, come on. I need to get rid of that taser
that's
guy.
sad, dude. You didn't do as good as I did.
What?
Oh,
He was totally...
dude, you suck. Oh my gosh, dude. That's
Get back in
sad.
the zone. Boom. There we go.
Sad.
We're back. We're back, baby.
We can get like some pretty sick combos going here.
Yeah, we really can, dude. It's kind of a gift.
Oh, here, by the way, I'll turn this towards you a little bit.
Oh, no, please don't. No, don't. I don't consent.
Oh, no. I don't even know what to say here. I'm just stressed out.
I know, dude. This is tense.
You know, here's the thing. Look at this and look at the Bane fights in the other games.
Wow.
Or like in Asylum. It is pathetic compared to this.
Why can't I get away?
I know it's like annoying, but every Bane fight in this is infinitely better than the one in Asylum.
I completely agree. And listen, the one in Asylum at the time, I really had a good time with it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Simple, but it's definitely not one of the best boss fights of all time.
No.
Looking back in hindsight to what we got now, yeah, it's kind of a problem.
Yeah, it's just boring. I mean, it's the version of Bane that has nothing to him other than just like, I'm strong.
Correct.
Somebody said to me, I don't remember, I think it was on my Discord, which you should check out if you're not a member. Somebody said to me something about not remembering Bane from those games, and I said, yeah, that's pretty much the problem.
Correct.
I mean, he's just not memorable in them.
He exists, but that's pretty much it.
Do you remember him in The Batman? He's pretty bad there, too.
Batman?
Yeah, that cartoon is like, The Batman.
Oh,
It's
dude.
really a good show, but Bane sucks in that.
I really wanted to watch it because I've seen some clips and I've actually seen a couple episodes with Joker. And oh!
game is over, Joker. Let Captain Gordon go.
Yeah. Put the gun down, freak.
How about I put you down?
Gordon!
Well, that's the Christmas spirit. Well, I'd love to stay and celebrate your victory, but I've got stockings to stuff, mistletoe to hang, and about 15 skyscrapers to blow up before sunrise. Ciao!
Thank God you had your vest on.
He's got my gun! Gordon, Joseph, I need your help to stop the Joker.
Our help? You're the so-called vigilante. Or is one kill enough for you tonight?
Bane's in cardiopulmonary arrest. I have only minutes to resuscitate him before it's too late.
You mean you didn't?
That's not how I do things. Now go.
Oh, here we go.
Oh no.
Oh,
We're
wait,
about to
I
Alfred him.
I thought that was some wisdom.
Get some Alfred.
Alfred's like, Master Bruce, you need to bring him back to life.
You know, this is the appropriate time, Alfred.
Master
I really
Bruce.
appreciate it.
Not now, Alfred. Not now.
Now that I killed you no, I didn't kill you. I'm sorry. Now that I revived you, I value your wisdom.
You leave me no choice, Mr. Wayne.
Alfred, what do we know about TN1, the compound I found in Bane's lab?
I'll start looking into it now, sir. Sir, Bane has taken an injection of TN1. You have 10 minutes before it reaches its full potency. After that, if he gets a hold of you, he'll kill you.
The big guy's hunting the back.
Bullock to Gordon, you read me? You okay? Harvey, I need you to secure every exit out of Blackgate.
Good. Oh, that's good stuff.
Wait, Harvey, I need you to secure the exit out of the Black Gate. Oh, that's Harvey. Yeah, he was talking to Harvey Bullock.
Oh, that's dope, dude. Okay.
I forget they have the same name, Harvey Bullock and Harvey Dent.
Yeah. Oh,
Get
go.
out of
Go,
there.
go, go, go.
There you go. This is, you know, I don't know why more fights weren't like this and also, you know, Freeze.
I know. Freeze, I think, is the best boss fight in the entire series, in
Yeah.
my opinion.
Well, I think you're probably right.
I
If
think it
not,
was
he's like
incredible.
top 3, but that one and this one are both great. I don't really understand.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Boom,
there
here we
you
go. Oh.
Right into the electricity.
Now we need to get into an actual vent here.
This is where you say something shocking, isn't it?
That's Alfred Wisdom right there.
Alfred Wisdom, Alfred with a shotgun.
Oh, no!
Oh, no.
Go, go, go,
Get
go.
out of there, get out of there,
Go,
get out of there,
run,
get out of
dude.
there.
Run, dude. Run, dude.
You could drop a smoke pellet.
What is this glue grenade?
Oh yeah, you can slow him down and start hitting him.
Oh, it didn't work!
Well, yeah, you need to be facing him, and he was already like right there. A lot of times when you do that, yeah, it's like
There we go. There we go. Slow
Move
him
in,
down.
move in, move in, or hide. Either one. You
We need
can
to get
you
into
can
a vent.
essentially use that to slow him down and beat him down, or you can use it to slow him down and then hide an event and then take him out anyway.
I see. Okay.
So there's like multiple approaches, which is another thing that makes this actually one of the better boss fights in the series.
Here we go. He might be. Yes!
Yeah.
Oh, dude, here we
Right in
go!
the chest. Oh no.
Oh, now we need to run, though.
No.
Gordon pinned down in death row. I need to hurry.
Slow him down, slow him down, slow him down.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go?
Anywhere.
There we go. We'll hide in here.
Dude, my cat clawed me
Mauled you, dude.
in my mouth. I picked her up and she put her paw out and clawed me in my face.
Right in the face, dude.
Where my
Big
lip
fan.
is. I'm
Tough
not
to
bleeding,
watch.
but it hurts.
I destroy that. Dude, this is Bane when he loses it.
Yup.
I forgot this is when they show it, dude. I can't believe it.
You know what sucks about this, though, is everybody says, it makes sense. You know why Bane is the way he is in the other games?
Yeah.
They're like, it makes sense. It's like, yeah, no one's arguing it doesn't make sense. It's
Correct.
just silly. Like, this Bane is amazing, and that Bane is boring. What is your point?
I agree.
And I made the point, too, again, in my Discord server, because I'm such a special guy with my own Discord server.
Look at you, dude.
I made the point that I could write a story about my own fecal matter in the toilet. It could make complete sense.
Absolutely it would.
Be a logical story.
Naturally.
And not be interesting to anyone. Now, that's a bad example because my fecal matter is infinitely interesting to everyone.
It's fantastic.
But you get my point.
It's
I mean,
great.
a story could make sense and not be amazingly handled.
Correct.
You know?
Absolutely.
Like,
Absolutely.
doesn't Crimes of Grindelwald mostly make sense, but like it's just kind of a mishandling and could have been a lot better? Or The Last Jedi? Like,
The Last Jedi, yeah, I would agree with that. Oh, here we go.
It's like it's hard to say like The Last Jedi doesn't make sense, but it's more just this could have been better.
Get me out of here.
Would you say I want more?
Yeah, dude, he's really into it. Oh, drop smoke! We haven't used it yet, so I feel fine about
Good
it.
idea.
You know, we're gonna go back in here.
You could probably corner take down him too.
Ooh!
Did he try to grab you?
Yeah, he did.
Oh my
We'll
gosh.
see if he goes on this side. I don't know if he...
No, he destroyed the vent there.
Oh,
What's up with the text in here? It's like glitched. Did you notice that? It'll like sometimes in the middle of the subtitles it'll be weird.
yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that.
You might be able to take him down from behind. Yep.
Yep, here we go. Let's try this. This might be the last one, actually.
It might be try to charge him into a thing.
Boom! That's gotta be
Oh,
it, dude.
yeah.
That's gotta be it.
There you go. Beat him down. Beat him down. I think.
Let's go. Yeah,
Oh, no,
I
wait,
think
never
we need to
mind.
hang him up. We have to hang him up, right? I thought I remember that part.
Yeah.
It's over, Alfred.
I have the high ground.
Anakin, don't try it. Oh no, dude.
Oh no.
No, I didn't ask for
Oof.
this.
Get up.
I think I need to run. No.
Why didn't he move?
Yeah, I'm trying to counter. Counter.
Oh man. So I've seen arguments that the reason why he's slower in Asylum is because of this fight.
It slowed him down.
Yeah, that like he has like a back, not condition, but like an injury from this fight, from getting
That's-
snapped over Bane's back.
Oh, that's
or
interesting.
knee, and also thrown through the wall.
Like
Now,
this just messed him up. Not like
I don't know if
Christian
that's
Bale's
true,
knee,
but
you know.
people on Reddit have said that, so everything on Reddit's true.
I'm real. Must find Batman.
With that.
Master Bruce, can you hear me?
Yes, and thank you for the help with Bane.
I trust he's down for good this time.
He's secure, and it appears the TN1 Bane took damaged his memory permanently.
Does that mean he won't be revealing your identity?
Looks that way.
Glad to hear it, sir. And the Joker?
He's still on the loose, but not for long.
Have you ever known anyone who took, I mean, obviously not naming names here, but who took some kind of drug that did mess with their brain? You know what I mean?
Did I know anyone personally?
Yeah. Because that's a real thing.
It definitely is. Not personally. I've known people that have had very bad times that they've told me about when they've done it. Just, you know, I guess you could say bad trips. But I haven't heard of anyone like messing with their permanent cognitive abilities, I guess you could say.
Well, now you have Bane.
Yeah, that's true, Bane. It's really good to see.
No, I knew people who were blasted out of their minds so much they might as well have because they were just on it all the time.
Right.
But no, not like a permanent damage. Geez, excuse me. Ozzy Osbourne, though, has like permanent damage for how much he did.
Yeah.
That is something that happens to people who go insane with it. It's pretty sad.
It's crazy. He like can't talk anymore. Like really, like you listen to him talk. He can still sing. He just released a banger recently.
Yeah, it's just weird.
It is.
Like
it is
his
weird.
talking.
It is. I was gonna tell you, dude, that the Batman show. I'm really excited to watch that after I finish the DCAU. I just finished the Batman, the animated series, and I just finished the new Batman adventure. So I'm going on to Superman next. And
are you gonna buy the DVDs or are you watching it on Universe?
I'm watching it on Universe. Right
Okay.
now, yeah, I'd like to buy the DVDs at some point, but
Is it? It's the same sniper from Resident Evil. Check out that Let's Play.
A shameless plug.
He's like 10 feet away and he's got a sniper, just like that guy.
Who did that? What a marksman. There's only 3 of us in the entire mansion.
Keep these guys off the wall.
I love this.
It's me and Gordon? Dude,
Yeah.
I'm so excited. This is such year 1 stuff.
I know, I love this. I wish that this happened more than one time in the game.
Agreed. Hey, stop messing with Gordon!
Oh, gosh.
There we go.
You can break weapons in this, by the way. It's like
Oh, I forgot.
X and Y together.
For some reason in this one I thought, why did I just lose my combo?
I don't know. This one's kind of weird. Don't blame the game, though.
It's not the game's fault that you're terrible. Dude.
Oh, no.
Dude.
That was your fault, though. Let's
Hey,
be
man.
honest.
We should be honest about this. That wasn't my... Okay.
Had a rough childhood. I love that.
This has been tough, I won't lie to you. Okay, how is he not done for? Boom! That's gotta be it, right? Oh, no. That's it.
They're on their way.
Alright, Gordon. Good work, dude.
I wonder if anyone modded it so you can play as Gordon.
Oh, that'd be so cool, actually.
But he's like flying around the whole map. Hey, give him Joker's gun.
Using his bat jacket.
Bat jacket.
Is there... Do we not go in here?
No, you do.
Just the door?
Yeah, I don't know what's up with over there.
Yeah,
I don't really remember.
Just got a nice open land. Very non-linear.
Oh,
Cool.
dude, no. Behind you, right there, the chapel.
Oh, dude, no. This is it?
This is it.
Oh, my gosh,
One of the
dude!
best parts in the entire game.
Oh, that's... it's so... What a night! Fresh off the kill, and back for more, eh?
Bane's still alive.
Now that's not funny. All this rage, all directed at me, and for what? You know, if you'd actually let me finish a sentence, you might learn something! You might learn that we're not so different. You might learn something about yourself!
You need to learn to shut up.
Is all this for you, or for me? You must know that I'm a lost cause. Oh, but there's still hope for you. Yes. Oh, I've got great hopes for you. So come on. Do stop now. What are you waiting for? You just can't get it through your thick skull. Ugh. We both exist because of them!
Give up! You've lost!
That's why you do it, isn't it? You like the way it feels. It's what you need! Come on, baby. Beat me till your knuckles bleed. And why quit there? You know there's only one way to stop me.
Any one of my guys would have killed him.
The city deserves better than that.
You know, my daughter thinks you're a hero. But I still have to bring you in.
Gordon, come in. What's your 20?
I'm in the chapel. We got the Joker.
Son of a bitch. You caught him. And how did you do that?
I had some help. I keep asking myself why I didn't bring him in. And I now know the truth is, I let him go because of you. Because you believe in him. I don't know. They put me in charge of a station full of rotten cops. And I can't change them. Any more than I can change this damn city. Or at least, that's what I used to think.
Stopped his heart. That is funny. Good one, Bats. Oh, this is going to be fun.
Maybe I can give them something to believe in. Maybe he can give them something to believe in.
Such a phenomenal ending to the game.
Dude.
The story is fantastic. I love it. I get like some of the criticisms of the game, but wow. I mean, like, it's just the dynamic between Batman and Joker. If you're not pissed off that it's about them, you know what I mean? Like,
yes.
if you're not pissed off about the slightly misleading marketing, which fair enough, it's incredible. Like the dynamic between them, and I think it really adds to the city and Asylum and even Night struggle between the two. This whole thing of how they become fixated on each other.
I think it's the perfect showing as far as like prequel wise to those games in building you into the relationship, especially after Joker's death in City. You get like, oh, how did this all start? We take you to the end, now we go back to the beginning. You see how this all really started. I mean, you see the birth of Harley Quinn, you see Red Hood, and how that was Joker's kind of... I mean, that dynamic was awesome. It's the best Bane that you've seen in the Arkhamverse by far. The boss fights were, I think, some of the best in the series.
I tried so hard, my dear, to show that you're my every dream. Yet you're afraid each thing I do is just some evil scheme. A memory from your lonesome past keeps us so far apart. Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? Another crime before my time made your heart sad and blue. And so now you make me pay for things I didn't do. In anger, unkind words are said that make the teardrops start. Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? You'll never know how much it hurts to never see you smile. You know you need and want to laugh, yet you claim it's not your style. Why do you hide behind that mask? I'm trying to do my part. Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? There was a time when I believed that you belonged to me. But now I know your heart is shackled to a memory. You won't admit that we're the same, and it's tearing me apart! Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart?
Did you remember that?
Not at all. I thought this was the Deathstroke scene. That's why I heard the...
Our next guest, political strategist Dean Snyder, has been following tonight's events since the start, more than 8 hours ago. Dr. Snyder, let's start with you. What's your view?
Well, Jack, it's a travesty. The ultimate failing of the justice system. A vigilante cleaning up our streets after countless deaths and bombings? What has happened to our police force? And what about James Gordon? He didn't exactly prove himself tonight.
Hold on a minute, Dean. Now, I'm no defender of the GCPD or Captain Gordon for that matter. Like you said, tonight's debacle is some reflection of his efficacy, but I can't see any police force in any municipality doing a substantially better job against criminals like this Joker character or any of the hired killers he's brought into town. I mean, these guys are a different breed. We've never seen anything like this. So for me, it's less a reflection on Gotham's cops and more of a reflection on the state of our country. A country where our mental health and education systems are so warped and broken that we produce criminals of this nature.
You raise an interesting point, Hank, but what I'm wondering is what we'll do next.
No, it's not an interesting point. It's just plain wrong. They're both wrong. This isn't about the police or the Batman. It isn't about the state of our nation somehow churning out a dangerous new batch of the criminally deranged. It's about the failing of one single institution. An institution which, in my view, represents the biggest threat to Gotham and its citizens. A time bomb, just waiting to go off. If tonight's events have taught us anything, it's that Blackgate is not the place to be housing our city's most dangerous offenders. Not one, but 2 prison breaks in the same night. All of tonight's tragedies would have been avoided if Gotham had a proper treatment facility for its top echelon offenders. A place with impenetrable security, where the most dangerous could be isolated, rehabilitated, and treated for their illness. A place like Arkham Asylum. And after what happened tonight, I promise the good people of Gotham that I will work tirelessly. I will lobby the city council, go to the governor if I have to, do everything in my power to get Arkham Asylum reopened, so we can all sleep a little easier.
There you have it. Quincy Sharp placing the blame for tonight's events not on the Batman, not on the Joker, but on Blackgate Prison, and pledging to return Arkham Asylum to full operations. We'll be back with more from Mr. Sharp and our other guests when the Jack Ryder Hour continues after this message.
I didn't remember that either, dude.
Yeah. They give you a lot of like background into some of the events and how stuff happened here.
That ties the whole beginning together brilliantly into Asylum. So Asylum wasn't even open, and then Sharp lobbies after this event, and then it's open, and then that's when you get Hugo Strange begins pulling the strings, which then is Ra's al Ghul pulling the strings, and we've got Arkham Asylum, we've got Arkham City, and that's where it all. That's fantastically well done. I love that.
Weirdly, in a way, the Arkham trilogy, even though the main trilogy has been called, Asylum, City, Night, in a way, Origins, Asylum, City tie together almost the most, and then Night is the repercussions of that entire relationship.
Yes.
In a lot of ways, which is interesting, because a lot of people don't include this in the trilogy or whatever, even though it's been pushed. I think it's one of those things, too, where people will disrespect this game forever. It's just sad. I get there's some reasons behind it with like technical stuff. Like it shouldn't have launched with the bugs it launched with. It should have been better on console. But the story itself, like I don't really understand the critiques of that.
No, the environment is a little bland, and there's not. I think it's a little lifeless at times. But like after playing it through, and I really haven't played this for. I mean, it's got to be 6 or 7 years now. I think it came out in 2013. Is that right? Something like that. So it's been probably 6 years at least, and. Coming back to this, I didn't, now with hindsight and playing it again, I feel like this ties in a lot better with the series. I think it fits in with the series a lot better. And I think there's been a giant switch from when this game first came out, and I'm, I think, an example of it, from this game is not really there as far as Asylum, City, and then Night. I didn't think it was on the same scale. I didn't think it was really as good. Playing it again, I think it kind of changed my mind a little bit. Like it's a good story.
I enjoy the story probably more than Asylum, just story wise, just in terms of like the connection between those two characters and how it's built up. I mean, in Asylum, it's basically Joker messing with Batman, but you don't have quite the same level of like the depth of character because Asylum in a lot of ways it's amazing. I love it. I play through it probably every year or two.
Yeah.
But it's also kind of a proof of concept of what Batman games can be. and then the story really takes off in City. And I think this is so complementary to that. Like, I don't know. It's hard to rank them, like, in terms of games. But I might like the story in this better than that. And I'm not sure about Night. I might like it the same or more. It might be, like, my second favorite story in the franchise. It's City first.
It's really tough. It is, I think, the shortest campaign by...
You know what's funny, though? We say that a lot, and it's actually not that much shorter. Like, I was looking at it, and it's like... I think it's like an hour shorter than City or something. It's actually not that much. I mean, like, maybe with all the stuff, it's shorter.
Felt shorter than Asylum, is what it feels like.
I know, but when you look up, like, the average time to complete this, it's like... It's pretty close, believe it or not, to, like, the same thing.
For whatever reason, it felt fast.
I know it does to me, too.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Because when we went into this, I think I said it was like 2 or 3 hours shorter than City or Asylum or something, and people pointed out that technically it's not.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder why it feels that way then.
I don't know.
But yeah, I thought what I struggled with, I think, at first when I first played it, was the voice actors were good, but it was like, I'd love to go back to Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill now.
You were the people I complained about.
What's that?
You're the people I complained about, the people who couldn't accept.
That's correct. I can't accept change. I hate it.
Troy Baker sucks.
And then Troy Baker is incredible.
Yeah, no
especially
kidding.
At the end credits here, after he sings and he does that crazy laugh, that's one of the best Joker laughs that I've heard. It's awesome. He's great. He's just a great voice actor. He's obviously one of the best in the industry. But that was awesome. He's fantastic. Roger Craig Smith as Batman, obviously amazing. I loved the relationship that you see, the year one relationship with Gordon and Batman too.
Yeah.
We just really don't see a lot of that in video games, movies. You don't see a ton. You see the Batman year one movie, but
yeah.
I don't know. It's just cool that they explored it in a game too and really dived into, like, there's tension there, and then eventually Gordon starts to flip, and then by the end of the game you've got pretty much a flip to where I'll tolerate Batman, which is cool because he was hunting him at first.
Well, and then they become friends later on.
Yes, yeah.
It's really interesting. There's a few things too in this that also make you wonder if Joker kind of knew who Batman was in a lot of ways too. Like, especially how during the song he even says, like, a crime before my time, is what set you off this way or whatever.
Interesting.
There are things that, like, throughout this series kind of point to the idea that Joker, one, doesn't care who Batman is, but two, that he might know. And what is it he says in City? Isn't it like something like nobody's ever who you think they are, or something like that?
Yeah.
When Harley's gonna take off his mask.
He's gonna take it off. Yeah, she's gonna take it off.
Don't spoil the surprise.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
And what did you think about too with Bane losing his memory permanently? I think it works in the scheme of this game.
Oh, does it work? Yeah, but it's just annoying that they had to do that.
Where, like, he figured it out and then they had to give him the... Oh, you mean as far as, like, what they did with Asylum?
Yes. They were cornered into... Okay, so this, for example, this would be like if George Lucas wanted to all of a sudden say, nah, JK, Anakin's not Darth Vader, right? He cornered himself where it's like, well, I have that planned out. There's 3 movies stating he is. I have to do that now.
Right.
They couldn't just leave Bane ridiculously intelligent and knowing who Bruce is and all this stuff. What's disappointing, though, is that in a lot of ways this incorporates parts of year one, parts of Nightfall, and parts of, like, early Joker stories all together.
Yep.
And does some of the best things of each of them. And then the follow-ups...
Killing Joker a little bit too, right?
Yeah. But then the follow-ups aren't able to do as much with that at times because they were already done. That disappoints me a little bit. Like Bane, for example.
They'd already established the Arkhamverse.
Yeah, Joker's done really well. If he wasn't in Night, I would say the character arc wouldn't be quite as good, though. Because, like, it's not as focused on in Asylum. Like, it's just not. I mean, there's, like, character dialogue between them in the optional stuff, which is good. But there's also, like, a lot more just playful back and forth. Like, Joker's not taking that seriously. The Asylum Breakout, it's just a game.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. This is a lot more... This felt a lot more, I guess weird to say, but, like, intimate and personal. And, like...
He calls him baby.
Yeah.
I mean, there is, like, a homosexual relationship. I don't know why I said it that way, but Homo sapien.
Yeah.
There is like a kind of a homosexual element to their fixation, but it's less for Joker about Batman being a guy and more about him being his opposite and seeing elements of himself in Batman.
Yes.
I mean, if Batman was a woman, he'd feel the same way.
Sure. Yeah.
You know, I think a lot of people have drawn that comparison too, where it's like, see, there's like a lot here. It's like, yeah, but it's less about that. It's more, it's almost like, what is it called? I'm gonna get it wrong, but it's like omnisexual or polysexual. It's like the idea of like you are sexually drawn to these character traits in another person, disregarding what their body is. It's like a real thing, and Joker has elements of that, which is interesting, where it's like he's drawn to Batman the person, no matter who he was,
right?
Because of all this, and it's really fascinating how part of it is Joker doesn't understand Batman.
Yeah, it is really interesting how that dynamic worked. And going back to Bane quickly, what I've kind of been bummed out about, especially with what you said about how they were cornered into this, is Asylum for the most part is pretty faithful to the animated series and those characters and what they did. And so I've always wondered why they did Bane the way they did, because Joker comes, it feels like, most of these characters with a little bit of a darker edge to them. Batman, Joker, Scarecrow, Killer Croc, Harley. These characters, in Gordon even, come straight from the animated series and right onto Arkham Asylum for the most part, with obviously just a little bit of a darker twist. But then you get to Bane, and there's an episode in the animated series, The New Batman Adventures, that is just called Bane, and it's showing Bane being tactical, communicating well. He's like working, I think, with Rupert Thorne as like a hired assassin. So, and he's not as ginormous as he is. So I guess I wonder what motivated them to do it the way that they did, I guess. Because he turns bigger, and he gets bigger, obviously, like he does in this game. But I've always wondered why they went that direction, where with every other character, it seems, in that game, and when they launched the Arkhamverse, was pretty much straight from the animated series. So it was weird to me that they kind of backed themselves in that corner, because then you get to City, and the only time you see him is at that toy shop, and then you're destroying his Bane containers, and that's it.
And you talk to him a tiny bit, and then you can come back as Catwoman, and he's like, let me out, and you're like, nah.
And that's it.
That's it. And then it's references to him in Night.
Yeah, you've got his stuff, and then it's him down in Santa
Prisca?
Yeah, Santa Prisca. So, I mean, yeah, it just feels like there could have been more, and it's weird. And there are some characters like that in these games. These games are amazing. We were like gifted an unbelievable Batman series, but there are some things you can look back on, like Bane. It's like, well, why did they do that? Like, there were so many things they could have done with that.
Man, you know, I gotta say though that the entire series is undone now that Batman is not the playable character in Gotham Knights.
That's true, dude.
That's not tied to this.
I am boycotting Gotham Knights.
Honestly, I gotta say that I personally am going to hunt down every copy of the Arkham franchise in existence and obliterate them now.
Cool, dude, yeah.
Because I am not happy with that.
Seems like the best course of action moving forward.
Listen, I could just ignore it, but I'm going to be mad.
No, it's morally correct what you're doing. So
it's morally correct.
Yeah,
you're a martyr, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So I think we can actually skip to the final cutscene in a second here, but one thing I was going to tell you without getting in a huge thing is I actually do understand people's reservations on that game.
I had a little bit too. When I watched the gameplay trailer, I totally get some gameplay trailer. But yeah.
But I just don't get the one argument that because it's not Batman himself, I don't care. It's like, well, you're the one missing out. A lot of those characters are great.
For sure. And like the use of the Court of Owls is something that I think most people have been really excited about. It's a great idea for a video game. Playing with different characters is awesome, and it's what people have been asking for, really, is like
Bat Family.
The Bat Family, and you got it. And there's no Batman, which I get it. If you want to still play Batman as Batman, that's a bummer. But like, go play 4 Arkham games
and
Blackgate with hundreds of hours really of stuff to do as Batman.
Yeah.
And so I guess.
And all the Lego Batman games. I know they're like lighter heart, but there's 3 of them.
There's 3 of them. There's DC supervillains. There's some great things to play as Batman. The fact that they went in a different direction, I don't think should be really a reason why you don't buy the game. Look at the gameplay trailer, and if you're like, well, I don't like that there's numbers above the goons. That's a concern I get. That's something that I'm a little like, well,
the level system. I understand that.
Yeah, and we're taking away from like the Arkham combat. I know they're going a different direction.
Yeah.
Fine, but the Arkham combat was pretty good. So,
well, it was proven, so I understand people being skeptical of a new thing that's not proven yet.
Yes, so
that makes sense.
Totally fine, but yeah, the fact that it's not Batman, I agree, is not a reason to not even entertain the idea of playing the game.
No, it's just silly to me, but I don't know.
Let's do it. Let's check out the next scene, dude.
I think it'll always be that way. I'm not sure how you do it. Like, if you have to skip ahead, because if you hit back, I don't know what it does.
Should we try it?
I guess.
Let's try it. New game plus unlocked. Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Good.
This should be it.
Yep. The new suits. Yeah. I'm
So we can wear
fly
those.
around Gotham with the new suits.
Figured you'd be by sooner or later. And what happens if I don't sign?
You rot in here, or you work for me.
It's been a long night, Alfred. Why don't you turn in?
Wouldn't dream of it, sir. Not until you're back safe and sound.
Well, if you're sure you're up for it, I've got a few loose ends to tie up out here, and I could use your help.
You can count on it. And when you get home, we can finally have that Christmas dinner I've been keeping warm for you for our breakfast.
So here's what we're going to do. We just beat the story. I understand that there's more stuff. Like, we're not complete morons. Well, we are, but that's not the point.
Right, yeah.
So we know there's more stuff to do and to get. We are going to do a separate Let's Play playlist, whatever, 100%ing the game eventually. You know, come back, do this
Riddler
stuff.
side missions.
Yeah, well, and I mean, T said we probably shouldn't record all of it. I think we should just record all of it because you guys want to watch it, and whatever, we have to play it anyway.
It works for sure.
So I just wanted to undermine T's ideas there.
Thanks a lot, dude. Really big fan of that. Also, the DLC, Cold Hard,
Yeah,
Initiation.
we'll come back to that first, actually. So what I think we'll do is we will be done with this for now. Like, this is where we're going to stop. We gave our thoughts on it. We love this game. I'm in love with this game.
Without a doubt.
I want to go buy the collector's statue now. Not kidding. With, like, Joker
It's
and Batman
so cool with those TVs. Yeah, dude.
There's a couple of them. There's also one of Batman holding Joker up after he blew up that building.
Really?
Like, how many people did you just kill?
Come on, dude.
Yeah, so we will come back to the Initiation and Cold Heart first, after we play some other games. Like, we're going to play Marvel's Avengers.
Yep.
I don't know what else we're going to do. Maybe Shadow of the Colossus, and then maybe we'll come back to an add-on. Then we'll kind of keep cycling out like that, and we'll do the same thing eventually for Night. We are going to play through Night.
We are excited about that.
Unless one of us dies, there is no rush. Because I think a lot of people have been asking for it, and it'll happen. Just, you know, hold your horses. There will be other really fun Let's Plays on here. Hopefully this channel is fun for you beyond just Batman, because it's what we want to do. Just have fun with games.
For sure.
And we will see you in the next one. We hope you had a fun time and enjoyed the Let's Play, and maybe got some new stuff out of Origins like us that you didn't have before. So, anything else to say, T?
No, dude, I had a blast playing this. I'm really glad that, I hope that people liked it. We had a really good time. It's the first time that I put it in, like I said, for, 15th time, for years. And so it was really cool to come back, enjoy it, because I played Asylum, City, all those games 1,000 times. And this is like the third time. So I had a blast. It was really cool hanging out with everyone. And yeah, I look forward to playing it some more.
Yeah, we'll see you guys.